Good afternoon, this is Julie from the Spa Sisters podcast, and I'm here today with Tara Moore, Head of Spa Operations for the Galgorm Collection. Tara, thank you so much yesterday for your inspiring talk. It really touched me because this is something I've been incredibly passionate about for a very long time, is improving the therapist experience. Can you just talk us through for our listeners and our people who actually log on to us and watch us visually, how you went about that and why you decided to create this new ritual for your therapists going into treatment?
So I think coming back from COVID, we had to take a long look at our business and what we were going to offer both our guests, what the journey would be for getting our therapists back into the work placement, because it was very hard for them to be able to come back in, work the long days after being off. And back and forth. And for them, it was very hard for them to come in and adjust to the business again. Physical job as well, so they weren't physically ready for it either, but also mentally, they weren't ready to come back into the workplace. So for us, we decided that we would add on additional time for both guests and our therapists. So 15 minutes pre-treatment ritual. What we do is then we get our guests to come into the room, spend a quality time with our therapy team, do some box breathing, nice ritual on the feet and the hands, and that's the time for our therapist to be able to bond with our guest. So for them, they're not rushing in and out of rooms like is the norm, and then completing the treatment, and then afterwards of another 15 minutes time with our guests. Now they'll walk down to our relaxation area, spend that time with them again. Once they're out of the room, we have our lovely spa assistants, bless them, they will go in and totally turn the room around for them. So again, they're not rushing back, change all the room around, clean everything down to go and get their next guest. So they're in a good state of mind themselves as much as the guest.
Great. So I've been trying to advocate for a 20-minute time between treatments, and people keep telling me that I'm absolutely crazy. But it sounds to me like you've got it sorted out where you could get that down to 15 minutes, if I understand correctly, because you've got somebody else who's right behind that therapist who's going to go in there and lovingly clean up her room for her and prepare it for the next one. Is that right?
Totally. If you think as well, if you were a guest going to have a treatment, what type of therapist do you want to come and collect you for your treatment? You want somebody who's ready mentally. You don't want somebody who's physically exhausted, and you're paying a lot of money. So you want a professional to come who's not had to rush from room to room. They should also not be changing rooms throughout the day. They should have their own room that they set up, and they know themselves. In the morning, they're set up mentally. Their room's completely set up for the day. And yes, we do have somebody going in and cleaning that, but it's the right thing to do. You know, for us, it's the right. People do think we're mad, but I know for a company, it's the right thing to do, and we will never take it away.
I am so happy to hear that, because I always call them my spa angels, the ones that are behind the scenes doing all the work, and they are a part of the team. It's a holistic approach, which I love completely and utterly. So if our listeners want to know more about working opportunities at your spa, do you have like a place on the website where they can go and look at spa opportunities for?
We do. On our website page, at the very bottom, we Work With Us it's called, and it has its own page that you can go in and see actually what vacancies are available. If anybody wants to get into the industry, we run our own spa academy, and we actually pay people to train. So we pay them a wage. They train for 4 days a week. We also pay them an additional day to train at home, so they get paid to learn at home. And it runs about 9 months, the course. 3 months they work on site, so they learn the business, they see how everybody else works, and then they'll do their 6 months then in the academy.
Fantastic, that sounds amazing. And could you just give us the website address?
Yes, it's galgorm.com.
Fantastic, nice and easy. Well, this is Julie signing out from Spa Sisters. You can follow us at Spa Sisters Podcast, or reach us at spasisterspodcast@gmail.com. Thank you, Tara, and wishing you a happy end of the day.
Thank you very much.